Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. Alright, so we are back with another pirate contract, a thorny problem. Gonna go ambush a convoy, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, we are still trying to improve our standing with them, so I think we're gonna drop just a little bit of payment. We'll bring that down to nothing, and extra 2 wouldn't go astray. You know what? Let's quickly check on our reputation first. See what exactly is going to make the difference. So, with the current pirate organization, we are liked. But if we can get it to just over 39, so up to 40, we will improve things a little. So we need another 19. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do it in a single contract. So let's just go and see. We'll negotiate. We'll go down a little bit with cash. 9. In fact, I think 12 should be good enough. That should be fine. In fact, you know what? 10 should be even better. That way we get a little bit of salvage still, so we can still sell on some things if we need to. And yeah, we can probably do that again somewhere else on another contract, and that will be all that we need to move into the next tier. So let's go ahead and accept that. Now, we do need a pilot for the Marauder, since Headhunter got a shot last round. So I'm thinking maybe, you know what? How about I give it a go? Let's move on in. And do we stick with everybody else? We have our LRMs. Yeah, our LRMs with the Orion, which I think is probably going to be pretty good for this. We do have our Brawling Orion and the Warhammer. Do we have enough speed and maneuverability to do what we need to do? Let's just see. We do have a potential other Warhammer, but that is not changed at all. Still stock. We do have a catapult for some large lasers. Now we are in the Badlands, so that gives us a... yeah, that hurts our heat systems. You know what? I think we'll be fine. We're just going to march on out and stomp on the convoy that is there. So I think that's going to be fairly fine. We're not exactly worried. We could probably go with a little bit less in tonnage and go for something a little bit quicker, but I'd rather just jump straight on into the episode. So let's go ahead and see exactly what the mission parameters are and our various thoughts on the matter. So let's see. Alright, so pretty basic. Destroy the supply convoy and escape, and for an extra pay, destroy the convoy guards. Alright, so the local government control of this world is nearly absolute. We've identified a point of vulnerability, however. They move supplies and weapons by convoy, and those convoys are lightly defended by a single lance of mech. If we destroy enough of their supply convoys, their other operations will be weakened enough for our forces to move in and take advantage of their fragility. We don't want to tip our hand, however, so would like you to engage in a little guerrilla warfare on our behalf. Alright. The fairly solid plan, so let's
interface
initiated. Okay, close as we can get without alerting early warnings. Alright, the escorts are optional, but we do get bonus pay. Alright, once we've wrapped it up, meet at the LZ.
So lovely! So serene.
Or, of course, we could just destroy everyone and get picked up immediately. So, here is the denial zone. They'll definitely be running around that route there. Well, let's go ahead and... I think we might actually run along here. This way we'll have a direct line of fire. We should be able to intercept, and they will have to come to us. So let's move on the road and make the most of that. Let's bring everything forwards.
Of course.
So far so good, and we can bring you there too. Alright. Any contact? No. They are moving though, so let's make sure we get a move on. Bring you all the way forwards.
On screen, Commander.
Oh, okay. So destroy the local Hang on a second, where, destroy the local convoy. We're not seeing anything on our sensors. Oh, I guess we have, located that they're way back there. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine by me. Let's still bring everybody forwards. In
Moving out.
anything, that is, probably ideal.
On my way.
Because now we can, establish a nice forward firing line and then advance towards them. So I think that will be pretty good. Alright, and we have, yep, still no signs of anything. Alright. Although we do get to, oh, okay, so this will be the escorts and that will be the other. Okay, that makes more sense as to why there were two things there. Alright, bring everyone forwards. Let's keep on everyone running. Oh, and there is the enemy contact. Alright, this should be fairly easily dealt with. Let's go full sprint here.
Certainly.
And I think that should be about enough to get us into a prime location to attack them next round. Alright, so there is the first vehicle. And a spider, okay. Nothing too crazy as far as defenses are concerned. And it looks like they're in poor repair as well, which is always good. Right, single stray rocket. That is incredibly minimal damage. Alright, let's go. Let's see. We have 28 resolve, so I think we'll go we'll use the Marauder last, just in case we can get a kill. Alright, let's bring
Reporting.
Rabid forwards. We should be able to focus something down fairly quickly. Let's go... Yeah, let's go there.
Consider it done.
See what we're dealing with. We have... the convoy. A... gallant urban assault vehicle. Okay, but apparently we do not have firing line because it's behind cover of the Sparta. And then we also have a trebuchet. Okay. Again, shoddy repair. That is good news for us. This should be pretty quick. Sparta is nice and weak. I think we'll go 60s and 40s. You know what? The Sparta has to die at some point, so let's just go ahead and take this out. And yeah, maybe that will give us the resolve that we're after. I think that's ideal.
Primary target damaged. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Oh, and even a stray shot on our target. That is very good for us. Alright. Couple of missiles, that'll be fine. We can manage. Let's bring... Where are we? Hammer.
I'm ready.
In our LRM. Let's pop you... Well, we don't have any direct line of sight, I think. Yeah, it's all LRMs. We will, oh, bother, that is not what I meant to do. I was planning on running you down here instead so we could use your lasers. But it looks like, well, that's not going to happen now. So, I suppose... let's just focus on this spider, then we'll use... Yeah, we're going to try and get this kill first. Alright, so let's just go ahead and, see how things go. Alright, center torso destroyed. Excellent.
Are there none who can stand before me?
So from 28 resolve now up to 38 resolve. This is good. This now means I can move on forwards. And should be able to take a nice shot at that trebuchet. And without that, they're going to have a very bad time. So, let's go ahead and move on in. I think we'll probably go for melees against these guys next turn. I don't think they'll have... they'll certainly not have the range. That's at least another 3 or 4 turns away. So let's see. Wolverine with the UACs or the Trebuchet for some 50s. Well... Oh, there's also a Vindicator. Okay. Could not forget that. Let's see. You're only UACs. You're pretty decent, but 50%, and then this other one's 75s for those medium lasers. Yeah, but we do have cover, so... let's just go ahead and take this guy out of the equation. If we can get rid of those LRMs, that'd always be nice. they're pretty well powered anyway, so let's go precision strike. We'll target you. We'll go for the headshot. It is only 11%, which is not ideal, but got a fair few weapons, so let's see how it goes. Alright, well,
Enemy mech. Critical damage
we
detected.
locked the arm off. That is somewhat
Receiving
useful.
you.
Let's bring... I see. So, we're in a little bit of a pickle here with our movement. We can either... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and sprint. You are in a... The large lasers are nice, but those SRMs are going to be very useful. So let's get you as far forward as possible. We'll put you here. Yeah, and we can use you to take out one of those on the next turn, I think. Alright, so what have they got?
Warning. Detecting MechWarrior injury.
Well, they're really dishing out the injuries, it seems. So that looked like some kind of LBX kind of cannon. Alright, stray shot as well. Oh, we're almost being knocked over. That's
Damage minimal.
we've taken a fair bit of
Minimal
stability damage. Alright,
Minimal.
and it looks like, yeah, we've got knocked over.
Damage minimal.
Oh no, we are ever so slightly not until maybe now. Yeah, that's
Damage minimal.
that's not good. Okay,
Barely hit me.
Warning.
and we gained
Detecting
another
MechWarrior
wound.
injury.
Okay, that is not good at all. So we can't do anything until next turn. So we're gonna be dead man walking. Let's bring.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so Angel can come up here and should be able to take out that.
I await your command.
We could bring the Orion. Yeah, we've really beans that up, moving up here. Although, I suppose we could technically use you to intercept. Don't think that that is what we are after. Let's go. We're only going to be firing LRMs, so let's go ahead and move as close as we can. And see if we can position ourselves better for everybody else. So let's go ahead and move. Do we want to move
Yes,
you
Commander.
first? Either that or Rabid. Also, too, right click. Oh, yes. So I got a very wonderful comment in the last episode saying if we right click on these guys, we can get the pop up, which is an incredibly useful quality of life improvement. Okay, so that's AC-10s, LRM-10s, and they're both super fancy. That's not good. Alright, so we can really see what we're dealing with. So yeah, that Manticore is no joke. Okay, what else have we got there? Yeah, that Demolisher, that is a concern. Although the good news is it's weak against melee, so unless we can dish out, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Alright, so question is, who do we wish to target? I think maybe the Trebuchet could be a good idea, although who did we fire out last time? Oh, we don't have eyes on him. We already took off an arm. That's right, that was a Vindicator, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and move. We'll go. Let's bring you front and center. That should at least give them someone else to aim at instead of the Marauder. And then we'll bring in Angel to take care of the urban assault vehicle. And hopefully we do a little bit of damage over here. Yep, okay. So that is the plan. Hopefully it works. Let's see what damage we can do. 70s and 65s. 90s on that Manticore. No, it's probably not the end of the world if we did target this thing. We need 160 damage. We can do... We could possibly do that if everything lands. So you know what? We're going to give... There we go, even better against the Demolisher. Yep, let's get rid of the Demolisher. That has a lot of ammo, and we want to get rid of that. That thing's bad, so let's fire on that. unfortunately we didn't quite roll well on the damage distribution there. Alright, cold shot coming on in. It is understandable. We would do the same. Let's bring in...
Standing by.
Let's bring Angel in. Let's go. We'll move you against this thing. After all, you are
Copy that.
the one that gets to move first. So as long as that doesn't get out of the way, it also has some nice shots at our back. Let's go ahead and take this out.
Acknowledge.
Primary
Alright,
target
excellent.
damage. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Alright, slowly bringing down their damage per turn. Cold shot center torso. Yeah, doing some...
Damage minimal.
Oh no, damage minimal. You know what? I am happy to take that.
Ready for orders.
Let's bring Hammer. Oh, we actually have medium lasers and everything across here. So you know what? Do we go for that economy, or do we go ahead and see if we can just do some damage to the Vindicator? Yeah, that misclick there really is quite annoying. Set us up for a very irritating thing. Let's see. If we go... Yeah, if we move everywhere else, it's just going to be LRMs. You know what? Overall, let's take the long play. We'll go ahead and move on forwards. We may not get as much damage this turn, but we can still take that out before it gets a shot. And it'll at least allow us to fight better in the future. So, one step at a time. Yeah, definitely too much damage for us to try targeting that. Let's go... Yeah, Vindicator. I think that is what we will do. 65s is pretty good. Yeah, Trebuchet again, not even so much as any damage. So let's just go ahead and focus on what we can control. Although maybe that'll be that Demolisher. You know what? Let's go for the Demolisher. We might actually be able to take that thing out, and that's a fair bit of damage. And I was hoping that that might stop us from taking as much stability damage next turn, but unfortunately... Oh, we're in a bad way.
Warning. Armor low.
Alright, let's go ahead and stand on up. That's going to help. What do we do
Battletech
here?
Operational.
Now, we could stand on the striker. I think that's not a terrible idea. Let's see though. We could move... Yeah, pick up 2 evasion. That's what we'll do. How bad is our armor? Not good in the torso, not great anywhere, to be honest. But we're gonna have to do something with ourselves. Maybe we can move... Is there anyone we can focus down? You know what, I think... Actually, we might have a pretty good shot there against that Vindicator. Yeah, let's see if we can take the Vindicator out of... Oh no, that Demolisher's about to have another turn. Aha. Alright, well, let's move anyway. The evasion may help. We'll go... Yeah, again, I would like to fire at that thing. Let's see, how bad is this? We only have 2 health. Oh my goodness, we're only a single missile off. That is painful. Let's go ahead and... You know what, we're going to multi-target. We'll go... Target 1 here, the rest on the Vindicator. We'll go... Well, let's see. We'll put the UACs against B. Although, actually, you know what? They have better odds. Let's send them both against A. Medium lasers can go against the other. So that's a fair amount of damage. Let's see if we can get something with this.
Engaging multiple targets.
Excellent. Okay, all we needed was a little bit of damage. So we just had to make sure. And a little bit here. Yeah, heat sinks, head injuries. There we go.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Ah, damn, we're
detected.
gonna do this right.
Starting to level the field. Alright, let's bring... Ooh, Wolverine coming on in. That's a scary thing. Getting
Internal
very
damage.
close. Internal damage. That's not good. Oh, ow. Other Orion at the back there is finally getting targeted. Okay.
Tickled.
That's actually rather good for us. That means they're focusing elsewhere. And because he's moved up to where we can see him, we can finally start to shoot him directly. Alright, so this is good. This is not ideal, but it could be worse. Alright, so we have a striker here. Let's bring... Yeah, we've got a fair bit of heat, so let's go ahead and bring the Marauder in for a melee against this thing. Make sure it doesn't get a turn. I think that's a pretty good start. Yeah, we have a fair bit of heat we need to destroy, so get rid of. So let's actually turn off the ER lasers. We're not going to need them. We do double damage, 95. That's more than yeah, double that up. That's 190 damage.
Attack.
There we go. Okay.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, we can still salvage the mission. Alright, let's see. We have lasers and SRMs. I think that's pretty good to use about now. Let's go... Do we go against the Wolverine or the Manticore? I think we probably go against the... I think we go against the Wolverine. They've got to get past us, and we can take a few hits in the meantime. So let's move ourselves right across here. So if they do shoot, we're more likely to take shots for the Manticore. Alright, and let's go full beans. And you know what? We can probably even improve those odds. Let's go precision strike. We have resolve for a reason. There we go. Let's go... Do we try and bust up a leg? Yeah, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to try and bust a leg. Let's go the left side. I think that's pretty good.
Firing full complement on
If we can make him fall down, we can then save a little
it.
bit of
Target's
resolve.
taking a critical hit.
So there we go. That is also going to burn off the last of his evasion, because it's kind of hard to evade when you're lying down.
Awaiting orders.
Rabid. Well. What has the Manticore got again? What's the... Well, we're too close for the PPC. The LRMs are also probably out of commission at this distance. So all that it's going to have are SRMs and a medium laser. So realistically, I think we focus
How might I help?
our attention on this poor individual. Do we go for the melee? 95% is pretty good. And it would save us a little bit of heat. You know what? We don't actually need the heat, so maybe we do just go ahead and fire a full salvo right into this poor fellow. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll aim for the other leg. And that should be fine. It will bring us up nice and high in our heat, but we have our coolant vent for next turn. So, what did we get? Pilot injured.
That's
Okay.
a critical hit.
Not too fancy. Let's bring a hammer up though. You can start focusing on the trebuchet. In fact, we don't have multi-target unfortunately. You know what? We will bring you up forwards.
Onward.
A little bit of high ground will always help, and I suppose we just finish this guy off. Just to make sure he never gets a turn. Yeah, we'll go for the leg, see if we can save it, but I'm not expecting much of anything on this.
Punching all the buttons.
Yeah, well, we did end up getting that
Hostile eliminated.
out of the equation, so that's good. Alright, Manticore coming up. Yeah, that good news is that was a side profile shot, so
Warning. Armor breached.
he didn't go
Internal
through
damage.
didn't go through our back, which is good. We can now... Oh, PPC going long range. Okay, fair enough. I suppose if you can shoot everything, you may as well. Vindicator backing up for some shots. Warhammer can soak that nice and easily. Okay, we'll be doing fine. Taking some very close range shots though with that PPC. They're clearly getting desperate. So let's go ahead and see.
Yes, Commander.
Any one of us can stand on this little fellow, so I suppose that's not worthwhile to us. Let's bring... Ooh, in fact, we might be able to get their rear arc. Ooh, we can. You know what? That seems rather wonderful to me, so let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Yeah.
Location acknowledged.
That's pretty good. So, targeting you. Medium lasers aren't doing too friendly. Oh, wait, we are a little bit hot. That's okay. We have a coolant vent. So let's go ahead and do that. In fact, let's follow that up with, just checking our heat will stay where it is. Let's go precision strike. Just make sure that we're getting the most bang for buck. And you know what? Let's just send it torso this fellow. We don't want another trebuchet.
As you wish.
Last time we used one of those, it was a death trap, so... Up goes the weasel.
That would be a kill.
So that's really good for us. That means we can now bring... Where are you?
I'm receiving you.
Let's bring hammer forwards here. Good angle of attack there. Good percentages. We'll see if we can maybe knock a leg off. In fact, you know what? Let's try another precision shot. We gain enough each turn, so we may as well. 5% for the head. Suppose we give it a roll. What's going to happen otherwise? It just hits the rest of the armor. Yeah, I suppose either that or we try and take out the leg. Make it a little bit easier. Yeah, let's go for the leg. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit of extra scrap.
Take that.
Alright, cool. So far, that's all done. Let's bring...
Orders.
Angel's feeling fairly toasty. I'm not so much, so
Commander.
in that case, let's bring her over here. We'll get you to melee the Manticore.
Engaging.
Get your lance to the LZ commander. I'm coming in hot.
Alright, well, I hate to tell you, Samaya, but I don't think it's going to be that hot of a landing. We're going to go move on in up over here. We have ourselves blocking. So I suppose we'll just move there. 95s across the board. We have the heat to take the shots, so let's see if we can add on everything. Ooh, you know what? How much heat does this do? 12, this does 10. We'll drop a medium laser for an ER small laser. So let's roll with that instead. 95 across the board is pretty good. And there it goes. Nicely done.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, well,
Mission
that helps.
successful.
Now what we've got to figure out is just how bad is the damage. Because I'm definitely going to be in our medical bay for a couple of days after that. Alright, so payment increased by 25%. That's always nice. And so 73,000 C-bills. Not exactly a ton, but we're doing it for reputation. Everybody got a kill. That's always good to see. I'm injured for 35 days, which could be worse, but could also be a lot better. Let's go ahead and pick up the Wolverine. Let's get the tonnage, and then, ooh, we do also have some fancy LRMs. And SRM too. You know what? We're doing pretty good for mech. And we just don't see those weapons all the time, so you know what? I'm actually going to get rid of this, I think. Yeah, add that back to there. Go the LRM 10. And we'll go... We want the SRM 2. We'll probably pay a fairly pretty penny. And it probably wouldn't be that far off us. Yeah, once we sell mechs, depending where we're at and all. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick up the special weapons this time around. Not something I'd normally do. Oh, and we got the Wolverine anyway, but it does guarantee that we have things that we do want. Partial salvage for a mech is nice though. So, all right. Turns out that that negotiation worked out in our favor. Very nice. Okay, so the real question is, what can we do as far as pilot upgrades? Pilot upgrades are always good. So, well, let's see what we can do. Although, thinking about it, maybe I shouldn't have been the one in the Marauder. Maybe we could have had a better pilot for that. I'm thinking, who else is really high tactics? Yeah, maybe Spy Master would have been the one to go for. He could have been a good call. That being said, though, let's see. Cold shot, indirect fire penalty, and minimum range. Oh, well, it is the same as us, except he does have those skills which do... What is that? Better initiative, as well as the sensor block. Okay, well, either way. It is what it is. We
Yes,
all
Commander.
survived. That's what matters. Go ahead and give Rabid... Let's give Rabid a little bit more... Do we go piloting or gunnery? I think we'll go ahead and give you some gunnery.
Training confirmed.
Being able to shoot the guns is always super important, as it's applicable pretty much everywhere. We're not doing much.
Standing by. Yes, Commander. Yes,
Headhunter,
Commander.
we'll hold out for the others.
Waiting for orders.
Hammer, you can go a little bit of extra unsteady. That could be useful. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for the extra the extra hit defense. Yeah, I think that makes us harder to target, so that's probably worthwhile. Let's go ahead and pick that up.
Training complete.
And
Waiting
then
for orders.
who else? Oh yeah, we've actually been accruing some XP in the background, so I suppose we may as well give a few people some extra bonuses. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll extra health that. I think that's good.
MechWarrior training complete.
Orders.
Angel. Ooh, you can go breaching shot if you wish. But I am really enjoying this coolant vent. That's a really nice ability that we can use. I think we'll pick up the... I think that's probably worthwhile.
Training confirmed,
Yeah,
Commander.
we'll save the rest.
Orders.
Nothing for Behemoth,
Receiving you.
nor... Oh, Decker, I suppose we can give you some... we'll give you
Training
that.
complete.
Commander.
Good.
I will
Hammer,
be, Commander.
Headhunter, those,
You have
Rabbit and
orders.
Spy Master. Okay, we're all good. Alright, brilliant. Alright, let's see how bad the damage is on our mechs. Hopefully it's not going to cost us too much. So that Marauder, how much does that cost to repair? 2 days and 20,000 C-bills? Not ideal, but I suppose it could be worse. And 1,800, that's also not too bad. I'm thinking, if we were to go out, how many pilots do we have? Let's just quickly check. We have
I live to serve.
Hammer, Rabbit, Spy Master, and then we can bring Angel as well. Yep, that's a full lance of people, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and see. Contract-wise, what would we want to do? Well, we do have one more for the pirates. That is a 3 difficulty though. So maybe... maybe we just go ahead and speed up a little bit of time. Let's get all of those mechs up and running so we have what is best available to us.
Work order you submitted is complete.
Alright, cool. So we got all of that done. That's good. We could wait a couple of days for Headhunter, but again... do we do that? No, we have a full group of people. I think we'll go ahead and pick up the contract, but I think we'll do that in the next one. Time is running on, and I don't want this one to be too long and drawn out if we do pick this up, as we know some of these can go for quite some time. It is a direct battle, so it could be interesting. Yeah, Capellans, fight them. That seems kind of odd. Bring a trap. Yeah, okay, so there's definitely going to be a decent battle in that one. So let's leave that till tomorrow. If you do want to see that episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future Battletech content. Also, always taking more pilots at this stage. Always check out the community post. That'll let you know when the cutoffs are. If you do want to come ahead and join the Leviathan's Marauders, we would be happy to have you. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. It's the Leviathan, signing out.